Each and every one of us was born with the powers to create our own reality, live our desired life. Why are we not using these powers to live our desired life, the life that we want to live? Most likely the reason why you clicked on this video is because you know you're capable of so much more. You know you really want to live that life, but you don't know how to escape the reality you're trapped in. Alright, let's start off this video by saying, fuck reality. Reality is nothing more than a set of beliefs and limitations made by society. Your reality could be different from mine, from somebody else's. Whatever you determine to be realistic for you is your reality. For Elon Musk, his reality was creating a billion-dollar company. My reality is something else. Your reality might be making $1 million a year. If you believe it's possible, it is your reality. Reality is nothing but a mirror of beliefs, not truth. The reality for a poor person is life sucks. I was meant to do this, there's no escape for me. I'm a victim, that's the reality for somebody who believes that. Reality is nothing more than a mirror of beliefs, not truth. So whatever you believe to be reality is what is going to be your reality. And I believe my reality is more than this. It's more than going down the average lifestyle. My reality is hitting 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's my reality. My reality is do content. Reality is to be a Hollywood director. That's what I want to do. My reality isn't shaped by society saying go to college, get a job. And there's nothing wrong with doing that, by the way. There's nothing. That's just the reality for most people. Or some people's reality is they might not make it to college. That whatever your reality is a reflection of your beliefs. And you must understand that. To change your reality and shape your own reality in the life that you want to live. But just know this shouldn't be your reality. If you're at rock bottom, it's only because of your beliefs. And if you can change your beliefs frequency, everything will change from there. To create your own reality, you must understand that this reality that you're living in, the reality where life isn't going so well, is because of the perception of your mind. You're not changing the thoughts of your mind. You're not raising your vibration by thinking more positive thoughts, thinking it's possible, living as if your desired life is right around the corner, just like that. Being happy, that's the simple things. That's what's causing this desired reality. Because when you are thinking negative thoughts of I'm in debt, I can't pay the next rent, my grades are bad, that's only the perception of your mind. And if you think it's possible, you focus on the good things, the universe will see that and reflect it back to you. If you're thinking thoughts like that, it goes to the universe, and the universe reflects thoughts like that back to you. So if you're thinking good thoughts, the universe is going to reflect good thoughts back to you and magnify it. And if you're thinking bad thoughts, the universe is going to magnify it and reflect that back to you. So you must understand, detach from your current reality and just use this stage in your life that you're in and think of it as momentum. Think of it as just around the next corner, that you can have what you want to have. You can live your desired reality. It's just based off your mind. If you just realize that this reality that is so-called bad, it's just stage one, and you're building a momentum, and the universe realizes that, okay, Johnny, he's shifting his mindset. Johnny is reflecting positive energy. He thinks he can get what he wants in this life. He's working hard. He's reflecting that energy. He's not thinking about the negative things in his life. He's thinking about the positive things. He's thinking about what he wants. He doesn't think about what he doesn't want. He expects what he wants to expect. He expects what he wants to happen, and doesn't expect what he doesn't want to happen. If you're getting what I'm putting down, Johnny is becoming a high frequency being, and he's detaching from his current reality to quantum jump or manifest his desired reality by escaping his current reality. That's just step one, just detaching from this reality where, okay, let's give a personal example. I'm at 20 subscribers on YouTube. I'm detaching from that, and I'm just thinking of that, damn, I'm going to be at 20,000 subscribers soon. Like, dang. Like, I'm not worried about that 20 subscribers. I got a smile on my face. That doesn't make me sad, because I know I'm going to have 20,000 subscribers. I'm not going to let my current reality bring down my frequency, my vibration, and think bad thoughts. Dang, this is never going to work out. Dang, this is going to be so hard. And the universe is going to reflect that energy back onto me. So I'm thinking positive thoughts. I'm thinking, this is just momentum. I'm happy. I'm grateful. Thank you, universe, for blessing me. I know I'm going to be at 20,000 subscribers. Thank you. So the first step is to just detach. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking so fast. Detach from your current reality if you want to achieve your desired reality. Detach. Step 2 of creating your desired reality is to create your own beliefs. Redefine your life. If I'm ugly and I keep on, I've put that, for me personally, I put that down into my brain so hard, and it's hard to reprogram my mind to thinking I'm handsome, I'm pretty, I'm good looking, but to redefine your life and reprogram your into thinking it's possible, thinking life is better than that, redefining your beliefs. That's what really step 2 is, redefining your beliefs, believing it's possible, believing I can do it, believing, having that faith. You can use this with affirmations, daily affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make dot 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 amount of money a month, and that's gonna slowly reprogram your brain into believing it's possible. So I'm saying that affirmations for my looks. I'm saying that affirmation for my money, for subscribers, to really program my brain into thinking it's possible. Because without that, I don't think it's possible for me. And it's hard coming up in a household, because our parents probably don't know this, but like this is real stuff. This is real shit. Like if they keep on saying negative thoughts, it comes into our brain, and it affects us. It affects us. We don't believe it's possible to buy that car. It's not possible. That's not, be realistic. That's not possible for us. If you can say, okay, that car is possible for me, you redefine your mind that much, your beliefs, to thinking that's possible, believing you can create the next $1 billion business, the $1 billion idea, invent something world changing. If you can believe it, oh, I can get into college, instead of saying it's going to be so hard, maybe I can, maybe I can't. If you really believe it, redefining your mind, redefine your beliefs, and believing anything is possible, anything you put your mind to can become true. It can become true. That's what step 2 is all about, just redefining your beliefs. Step 3 of creating your own reality is embodying that person now. If you gotta, okay, find out who you want to be, find out who's your ideal version of you. To help better explain this, my ideal version of myself by the end of this year is, I'm confident, I'm handsome, I have 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, I have 10,000 subscribers on Instagram, I am making $20,000 a month, I'm him, I'm that guy, I embody that person now. Okay, what does that mean? I act, feel, and think the way that person would. Would I give a fuck what that other guy on the street says to me walking by? No. Would I be afraid to put on that piece of clothing? Would I be afraid to approach that girl? Would I be afraid to do all of that bullshit if I was the guy who I want to be? No, because I'm embodying that person now. And what that does is reflecting the energy that you want to have in the physical plane to the universe, and the universe is going to reflect that energy back to the physical plane, because we reflect it by the spiritual and mental plane, and the universe sees that energy and reflects it back to us and starts bringing stuff into our life that reflect the energy that we have in here into the physical plane. So the universe brings what we want in our mind here, and that's what we want to do. We want to reflect that energy. We want to be in that vibration. We want to be on that frequency. If we're on this frequency, we want to be the frequency of our desired life. We act like it, we feel like it, we think like that, and we're on this frequency, and it's a matter of time before the universe brings what we want to us. So you got to embody that person now. And if you're not ready to do that, your manifestations will never come true. You got to be so heavily embodied in this identity that you don't even care about the results anymore. You're still working towards them. You still want them, but you can live day to day. You're happy. You're not sad. You're not stressed. And that's when you don't care about the results and you're living every day as if you're that person. That's when the universe brings what we want to our life. That's truly the best manifestation advice I could give to anybody. Until that point where we still stressing about it, the universe won't give it to us. Until we fully embody the person that we want to be now, we're on that frequency, bro. It's fucking life changing. You're gonna see how people start treating you different. Dang, because reality is a mirror. The mirror does a smile first, and then we smile back. We gotta smile first by using our mental image, our mental persona, where we're acting, feeling, thinking like that person, and the universe is a mirror. The universe is going to bring that. We're just going to do that, bring that to us in the physical plane. I hope that makes sense. I'm really just going off the top of my head right now, but yeah, embody that new persona now. I know it's gonna seem like you're a fucking lunatic. People are gonna look at you better, different, like, dang, Colin, what happened to you? You used to be so quiet, nervous, social anxiety, complaining, crying, you're a baby. Now you're a fucking man. Now you're actually who you want to become, even though the things haven't, even though like the Lamborghini hasn't came or whatever. You're that person that's manifesting, that's actually attracting the Lamborghini towards you. Using the knowledge that I have, I think you can attract anything and do whatever you want. But until you've embodied that persona, your reality won't change. But embody that persona first, and then you're going to see that the mirror is going to reflect what you want to come. Embody that persona now, and that's step 3 of creating your own reality to live your desired life. Finally, I'm going to share a personal story, and hopefully better your understanding of this. And for my personal story, I'm going to share, I used to be the guy, that people picked on, that he didn't stand up for himself, wasn't taking action, wasn't happy, was feeling depressed, the whole shebang. I read the book The Secret. My whole life switched just like that. I'm thinking on the wrong things. I know it's possible. I read The Secret, the book The Secret. I'll leave it in the description. The Secret. I flipped a switch on my whole life. My whole life changed. I've been doing everything wrong. I gotta stop looking at myself as the victim. There's so much more to life than this. In The Secret, teaches the law of attraction, stuff like that, the basics. It's like, bro, I'm doing everything wrong. The life that I want to live, I'm doing everything wrong. Why am I thinking myself as a victim? And since that point forward, reading that book, I've been higher frequency. I've been higher vibration. My life has been better. I know everything is possible. I know that my desired reality is right around the corner, and that's why I live every day. That's why I want to live, because of this. And I've had to cut people off because that's what my desired reality person would do. That's what my dream person would do. My dream person wouldn't take that bullshit. My dream person wouldn't care about that. My dream person would be posting on YouTube every day. So hopefully you can I can share some insight with you, and you can use this information to make yourself better in your life. I've got a link for a 30-minute to an hour, transformation call where we can talk about anything, really, just anything, raising vibration, accomplishing your goals, breaking record highs in your day trading, business, whatever, relationship. I pretty much know it all. I study this is my life basically. But yeah, you can do it if you want to. And I want to finish this video off with a quote. It goes like, don't wait for the mirror to smile at you. Reality is a mirror. Don't wait for the mirror to smile at you first. Reality is a mirror. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, I love you guys so much. I really do. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me. I'll see you in the next one.